as they get ready for 14-0. But the Guardians unveiled their new uniforms for 2025. I just want you guys quick reaction to these new uniforms. This is the new alternate away uniform. And if you want to go to tag board and start switching, we'll go to the
you're
next
our
one.
uniform guy, so these don't look that
They don't
different
look
to
any
me.
different.
I don't know.
They changed. This one was slanted last year. Now the Guardians is horizontal. It is no
Well, the
longer
piping on the
slanted.
sleeves and the neck are also different.
This the gray,
You know what I noticed on all
red
these? Go ahead
trim,
and go to
and
the
last
fourth
one,
one.
and then you can comment.
This
these
is the
are
flyest one, I
the
think.
new alternate. Instead of saying Cleveland, it
Yeah.
has just the C.
Like it a lot.
I like that.
That looks like a spring training jersey.
and a lot of
It does,
them.
but I like it.
And why are they? What's up with the material? The material ain't heavy. Like when I
Don't you remember?
have
You
been
could see
complaining
through
about
it.
it,
The
yeah.
pants
like
are-
that ain't it. Like they gotta have that thick material. That's the difference that set it aside for like guys that like jerseys. Like when you get you an authentic baseball jersey, the thing that makes it hit the different is
thick and heavy.
It's the thick and it
But
got
Jay,
some girth to it.
Didn't the players, before Nike took over, when Nike got the contract, they did a survey and they asked all the players, how can we better improve the product? And I think everybody complained that the old Majestics were too thick and heavy and they wanted a more breathable, lightweight material. And I think this is what we've got.
Well, what they got was see-through.
yeah,
Well, they went too
now
far.
they did
Yeah.
fix
And
that.
the lettering on the back was awful.
Too tiny.
Yeah.
This look like lingerie, bro. This is this is something to spice your relationship up. This all see through and stuff. Like it's lightweight. It's tearaway. It
Yeah,
looked like
it is different.
It looked like spring training. You know how they got the spring training hats, and you be like, oh yeah, they're not wearing no spring in real.
That's the
games.
JV uniform.
That's them is the man.
But I like the City Connect jersey.
I like that one too. Like, are they going to come out with them every year or?
Here's the answer to that question. Sure they are.
Yeah, of course.
That's awesome. 'Cause
By the way, did you see the Tampa Bay Rays are going to play in Steinbrenner Field?
Yeah, to start, at least.
I think it's the whole season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Initially, I was talking to a guy down in Florida who I used to play baseball with in Tampa. He works for the Rays TV network, and he had said, it looks like we're going to start there. So maybe they've
I
already
just
made
heard
the
it's going to
decision.
be 26 before it opens again.
Yeah,
Stadium.
wow.
So,
Yeah, what a nightmare.
Yeah.
Well, when are they building the new one? When's the new one opening?
It hasn't really been officially
Yeah, I don't think
approved. It's
yeah.
all been in the talk stage. It's not in.
Right.
Oh,
They're
I thought it was
repairing
farther
the stadium.
along. I thought it was
No,
gonna
and I
happen.
think there were some who were thinking that because of the storm, all of this would be expedited and they would start to break ground on it immediately. It's going to take a couple years to build this new stadium.
Sure.
Man, you know what I realized on a jersey tip? So there's a guy named, as you probably see, there's a it looks like a Cleveland Indian, but it's a black dude with gold teeth, like Swag Dino. He comes up, me and Tyvis got to send it to us, right? I did not know, and I didn't think it's just one of those things that I've learned in life. Like sometimes we live in different silos. I did not know how many people literally love Chief Wahoo.
Oh, yeah.
Like when like I had a hat on, everybody asks, "Where did you get it? I want that hat."
Yeah.
And it'd be all kind of people. It'd be like Spanish people and Chinese people.
Well, he was the mascot of an organization for 50
and
years, 60 years.
People, I thought when
Longer.
they changed it, I thought people would be over it by now. People are not over that. They're like, no, I want that mascot.
Like everything else, there's split opinion on it.
It's died down a lot over the last couple of years, and the team being good certainly has helped. But yeah, I still hear from people who are upset about it.
I'm like, man, I thought that was a done data.
Yeah, no, I think it's the older crowd, at least in my experience of talking to fans, the ones that and this is weird to me because
Right.
I heard a lot of people saying, I'm done, I'll never spend another penny. And I'm like, yeah, sure. As soon as they're 80 and 40, you're going to be the first one in line.
Yeah.
And I keep hearing from people that are like, oh no, I don't even watch them. I'm like, well, you're only hurting yourself.
Yeah, that's silly to me.
Or a lot of them still just wear the Chief Wahoo to the progressive field.
Oh,
There's a ton of-
I still think it's an 80-20 split,
Oh,
old
yeah.
gear to new gear.
All
I
old
still
gear.
see way more old gear than new.
All old
way
gear.
more.
Yeah, I didn't know. But shout out to those jerseys. I like the gray ones slightly. If it ain't see-through, I don't know if I could wear it. I got to have a shirt up underneath that, but let me see if we get that off.
I just saw in the last one that I think I hate the logo. I think it's terrible. The baseball with the
Yeah.
but
Cartoony.
it looks like they're minimizing it. I saw it on the sleeve of one of those, but no hats. Like it's the C on all the hats.
I do think that just through their own market research, they've realized that a lot of the fans think that is cartoony.
Yeah,
it's
it
not
looks like clip art.
It doesn't have a major league feel to it.
Yeah.
So I think what they'll do is they'll slowly wash it out and start over.
Yeah.
I've seen artists, like just independent artists, that have come up with their own Guardians logo that looks 100 times better than what we've selected.
It is weird that such a in general well-run organization came up with such a bad logo.
Yeah,
But
it
there's
is.
so many talented artists
Well,
out there.
in truth, I think the way the whole name change was rolled out, I think they fumbled that too.
yeah,
I mean,
that's
I
true.
think that because I think they underestimated the pushback they were going to get from the fans, and it was just thrown upon us so quickly and so abruptly. And I
It
don't
didn't help that the Chiefs didn't do nothing with theirs or the Braves.
No, because they were told that, look, there's going
Yeah.
to be no Braves, there's going to be no Chiefs.
We gonna be
the
in this
Seminoles
together.
are going away, and then
Yeah.
they were like, yeah, psych.
Nah.
Cleveland's the sucker. We're going to keep our, and they still did the Tomahawk Chop.
And they had the Chief come out with the flaming spear. They're like, dang.
They're just living up to all of those stereotypes.
Let's
Unreal.
talk a little Cavs, guys, because they